The Xpeng G9, new generation of electric vehicles. With the bearing of the automotive industry having to bear a swift change with the world moving towards electric vehicles as a form of sustainable means of transportation. So amongst countless car makers who are hustling against time, the Xpeng G9 holds remarkable promise. For one, it's said to have projected its target to be in Europe. This big electric SUV has not only stirred many consumers' hearts with advanced technology and superb performance, but also set new high points in many areas. Below, let's break down what has pushed the G9 to become the large electric vehicle bestseller in Europe. In this regard, it explains the features, performance, as well as what impact it has on the market. Xpeng G9's popularity has a lot to do with its record-breaking charging speed. The fastest charging electric car to ever be tested outside of China, in Europe, the G9 unquestionably captured worldwide consumers and industry experts' attention. The model is capable of going from 10% to 80% in just 19 minutes. This is quite an achievement, especially considering other premium electric vehicles from brands like Porsche, Kia, and Hyundai, yes, even with their 350 kilowatt fast charging systems. Most remarkably, the G9 charges so fast that it becomes very practical. The car charges for a little less than 5 minutes and tops up over 100 kilometers. When such capability is offered, it becomes very much groundbreaking for the drivers in Europe who travel the longest distances by road. It means the G9 can deliver 570 kilometers of WLTP range to a full charge, and hence, drivers will be able to cover so many miles with hardly any downtimes on recharging. It is not only the most ultra-fast charging feature of the AWD Xpeng G9, the electric car also performs above its peers. The AWD system gives the G9 strong traction and stability, capable of managing different driving conditions. The SUV comes with an accelerative ability from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.9 seconds, which ranks it among the upper class of electric performance-oriented vehicles. Performance at this level is usually expected from sports cars, and with good reason, not large SUVs. So all the more remarkable is the G9's potential. Its twin-motor arrangement ensures effective delivery of power to each of the four wheels for an exhilarating, controlled drive. Whether on the serpentine lanes passing through the romanticism of the European countryside or cruising on the Autobahn, the G9 handles it with elegance. It is in this domain of autonomous driving that Xpeng follows Tesla's lead in having developed a vision-based autonomy system, hailed in its league as the best in China. Fitted with this feature is the G9, boasting of a full self-driving system that is camera-based and uses other ultra-modern equipment to enable it to navigate roads and traffic at very high degrees of precision. Already a hit in Europe where it comes with level 2 assisted driving, this system is also set to receive future updates that will only increase its level of autonomous driving. And by towing the industry line of vision-based systems in a move that is more cost-effective over the long run than adopting LiDAR technology, Xpeng has put together quite the package. In fact, the European customers who have tested its autonomous features on the G9 have enjoyed its accuracy and reliability. This is another area where Xpeng is really making a point with respect to the vehicle. Software that keeps getting updated over the air with new features and improvements. This not only enables the vehicle to improve over time, but it creates value for the customer who always wants to be at the cutting edge of automotive technology. The sales performance of the Xpeng G9 across Europe has only highlighted how wide the car's appeal really is. This large electric SUV from the Chinese company came on top of its category in Norway and Denmark, and among the top 3 in Sweden and the Netherlands. That is incredible success since some well-known established brands such as Tesla, Audi, and BMW are also trying to get their share of the markets. Even though the G9 is a feature-rich vehicle with many super new technologies, it still retails at a more affordable price than most competitors in the same segment. Consumers in markets high in embracing EVs, such as in Norway, are very cost versus value sensitive. The fact that the G9 promises to deliver on both fronts has made it much more attractive for buyers across the board. Furthermore, Xpeng has been expanding rapidly into Europe. By the end of the year, it also plans to have 160 dealerships in Germany, with similar expansions in other key markets. This is just an indication of the aggressive measures of expansion the company is taking toward the European automotive market. More than just powerful and technological, the Xpeng G9 is meant to impress. Sleek and contemporary in its exterior design, the SUV comes with great road presence, something that puts it in the league of premium competition such as the Tesla Model X. But then it's inside where the G9 shines bright. Inside, the cabin is lavishly done in Nappa leather, extremely soft to the touch to uplift the luxurious value of the interior. To add, the said high-grade leather is predominantly used all around the cabin on the seats, dashboard, door panels, and even up to the headliner. These premium materials are then combined with a minimalistic approach to the design in order to bring forth a very clean and sophisticated look in the interior. One of the principal features of the G9 interior would be the zero-gravity seats. The zero-gravity seating feature claims to offer optimum comfort by evenly suspending weights, hence taking away that pressure point. Pair that with the Xpeng mindfulness space, complete with a meditation mode that can tap into the vehicle's Dolby Atmos sound system, and the G9 is an experience as relaxing from the inside as it is rejuvenating. This makes it particularly appealing in the view of customers who travel quite a distance and would wish to arrive at their destinations fresh. The infotainment system is topped up with a state-of-the-art 3 large screens interior. More interesting is the third screen, located specifically for the front passenger and designed that way so it can only be viewed by the passenger, not the driver, allowing passengers to watch movies or surf the net without disturbing drivers. This is great, adding an outstanding level of convenience and safety, especially when traveling long distances. Equally impressive, the G9 shows its capability in the sound system. It's through this 27-speaker setup with Dolby Atmos technology on board that the audio experience reaches an unparalleled level in this segment, be it your favorite music or even a meditation feature. The sound quality so far was clear and vivid, mostly at levels that could make you feel as if in a concert hall. The company is eyeing global expansion and is likely to foray into a few new markets in the next couple of years. As of July, it had already entered 30 countries and regions, including the Middle East, Latin America, and parts of Asia. The company, on its part, will step into the United Kingdom and Australia in the second half of the year, besides some of the key Southeast Asian countries like Thailand. There are expectations that Xpeng will make the G9 be the centerpiece in its expansion plans into other markets, being the flagship for the introduction of the brand to the rest of the markets. In Australia, it will be the largest electric SUV, but also the most affordable. This will be an unprecedented achievement, given the high prices of electric vehicles in this country. G9 pricing will be sub-Kia EV9, and it will, therefore, be quite an offer to the Australian consumer who's out to have a taste of top quality in an electric SUV, yet on a budget. Its arrival into Australia is also likely to push other car makers to drive down their prices, making electric vehicles within more people's reach. The same infrastructure commitment also underpins Xpeng's expanding geographic reach into new markets. The company is making immense investments in developing a network of charging stations and service centers so that customers have the right support on the ground, no matter where one is in the world. By doing so, it builds trust with the consumers of the new markets, where concerns about charging infrastructure and maintenance services are most often cited as barriers to EV adoption. The Xpeng G9 will position itself as a vehicle that will find a lot of say in its development for the coming years as the world transitions into electric mobility. Blisteringly quick charging, high performance, next-level autonomous driving, and luxury design all come together to create an irresistible choice for buyers who want a next-gen, compromise-free vehicle. This is particularly true if the G9 rules the most regulated market in the world, the European market, with the most demanding consumers. This would give an early indication of how the marketplace might possibly react around the globe once Xpeng keeps fine-tuning the tech and builds out its global footprint so that G9 can offer the best that electric vehicles can deliver. It turns out that the influence of this automobile goes way further than the consumer market. The company that made one of the biggest considerations on the G9's advanced electric architecture is the Volkswagen Group, as they even bought the platform from Xpeng to use it in its future electric vehicles. This is the power of the G9, technological might in a globally growing automobile market for Chinese automakers. More than just the incredibly hot-selling large electric SUV in Europe, this Xpeng G9 embodies that. It comes with record-breaking charging speed, this exceptional performance leading autonomous driving technology, and luxury design, all of which make it appealing and attractive for a wide range of consumers. As Xpeng expands its presence all over the world, the G9 will likely become a household name in every country, heralding new standards of what an electric vehicle could bring. It isn't just the Xpeng G9 leading into Europe, but equally into a new era of automotive innovation.